Angle of elevation and depression. We look at this diagram for us to understand which one is the angle of elevation and which one is the angle of depression. Consider you to be standing at this position here, and this is your eyesight. So you are looking straight down the horizontal. This is the ground. But when you look upwards, then your line of sight is in that direction. This angle that you make with the horizontal is the angle of elevation. And so with the horizontal here, the line or horizontal plane, this plane is parallel to this plane here. This angle that you would look down, that is the angle of depression. Okay, and we call that beta. It can be alpha or beta. Down here it doesn't make a difference. This is the height of the object. It could be a building, a tree, or a building with a pole at the top, as you will see in a little while with some examples that we will be looking at. So you are standing here. Here's your eye, looking down the plane, and you look up, and so that now becomes your line of sight. The angle that you make with the horizontal along with the line of sight is the angle of elevation. If you're on top of the building and you're looking downwards, then that is the angle of depression. So let's go with a definition for angle of elevation and angle of depression. So angle of elevation is the angle between the line of sight of a person looking upwards and the horizontal. Let's identify it again. So the angle of elevation, this angle here, is this angle that you make with the horizontal and the line of sight. So the angle that you are looking upwards. So now we have the angle of depression. The angle of depression is the angle between the line of sight of a person looking downwards and the horizontal. So the angle of depression from our diagram is this angle here that you make with the horizontal plane looking downwards. So that's the angle of depression. Okay, now because this is two parallel lines, the angle of elevation and the angle of depression are both equal. So we can put here angle of elevation equal angle of depression. Very important for us to note that, for us to be able to calculate the angles. These types of angles are known as alternating angles. So the angle of elevation and the angle of depression are known as alternating angles because they are equal and they make the Z shape. Backward Z, it is still the Z shape. Okay.